What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be teaching you or showing you a couple of tips and tricks when it comes to TU10. Some things that you should probably take a look at, and some things that will benefit you, and just ways generally of improving either your build, your quality of build, or your loot, etc. So guys, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified every time we upload content here on this channel. Now let's get straight into it. The first one is just get a free exotic cachet, and you get one of these every single week. Now all you need to get it is just some materials. So go to your map or the base of operations and go to projects. Once you click projects, you'll see weekly SHD requisition. Now that basically, if you just give them the materials or rewards, whatever they want, you basically just donate them to it and you get an exotic cachet for free. So simple, easy, and you can do it every week. Now this second, tip is kind of like just a pre-warning for you guys. If you're running something like Companion, it doesn't always appear on the total damage of the weapon that you're using. So it may be procced, however, it won't appear. As you're going to see here, I've just procced my skill, so I should be getting Companion, which is an extra 15%, but my total damage didn't go up. Now you can see if it's working or it's not working by simply either shooting an NPC, etc., or by just selecting the weapon, switching it out for a different weapon, and then switching it back. So it's a UI thing, it's not actual changing anything, but literally if you just switch weapon, you'll see. So I'm right next to the person here and I've got my skill out, so I should be having 15% extra weapon damage. However, it's just staying the same. And even Kaz, who was with me here, even he had the same issue where it just wasn't showing on the user interface. So simply just switch your weapon out and then you'll see that it will proc the next time. As you see, basically just switch to anything and then just switch back, and there you go, you've got your extra total damage. But like I say, even when it doesn't appear, it is still active, so don't worry about it if you don't see an improvement in the number. Now next up on that list is something that seems just to be like normal to do, right? But I hear a lot of people saying, how do they get the new like gear sets? Where are people getting them? Is there a certain way to get them? And it's simple, really. Just go to target loot where the gear sets are, and you're going to drop some gear sets. So there's obviously just the RNG there. So if you want the new Foundry Bulwark, you basically just go to target loot and here you go, there's some Foundry Bulwark. It's not guaranteed to drop any time. There's not a method where you can 100% guarantee what you're going to drop, because if there was, we would all just literally do that anyway. So you can see I've got two of the new gear sets in one little run there on the gear set loot, or the target loot, and it's really simple. Just quickly utilize that. Like it's the same with brand sets. If you want the new brand set, go to that area and farm for that item. Now one thing I will say about farming for brand sets in particular, if you want a set of gloves, don't go and farm gloves, because there's more than 6 different types of gloves, so the odds are stacked against you. Whereas if you just go to the brand set itself, you've only got 6 items of that brand set that can drop. So you've got a 1 in 6 chance to get that actual item. Whereas any other way, the odds are really stacked against you. Now, this is going to be the last thing, and that is just try new things. Like if you've got a base build, try switching it out. So is, say, 15% 15% crit damage better than 5% weapon damage? Is 8% damage to armor better than weapon damage or crit chance? So basically try out all the new stuff, because remember, there's all this new gear around. We've got like the new brand set, which gives you 5% weapon damage or 5% damage to armor. Is that worth implementing within your build and sacrificing maybe some crit chance or crit damage? And don't forget, if you've got pieces that are not fully up to scratch, you can recalibrate one item. And if that item's say I've got a few good pieces, but the mod slot is a blue mod that you can add to it, remember, you can actually recalibrate the mod slot as well. So if you get a perfect god roll piece with a, you want it all red and it's got a blue mod slot, go and recalibrate the mod slot. So just play around with the builds, make sure you try different things, and just see what suits you better. because everyone's different. Like, people will spec into headshot damage, people will spec into crit damage. Personally, I don't hit that many headshots, so I tend to spec into crit damage over headshot damage. But that's not saying that headshot damage won't do more damage overall than my crit damage, because it probably does, because you're hitting a headshot, right? But how often do I hit headshots? Not very often. So for me, it's more about crit damage. So just adapt the builds to how you want them and how you want to run it. Now, there's some fantastic builds out there, some skill builds I've seen that have been amazing. The sniper builds, especially with Nemesis right now, is so overpowered. Well, not overpowered, but it's because it should be high power because it's a sniper, right? And you have to charge it up and etc. But there's some incredible builds out there. So really just try and play around. Don't always just go for what everyone else is using. Make sure you're trying different combinations of gear and brand sets, and really utilize the new brand set as well. And you know, I'll be bringing out some build videos, and there's plenty of other people that bring out build videos as well. So just keep an eye out and then adapt them how you want to use them. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope this kind of helps you a little bit, even if it's something that you didn't know, such as, you know, the fact you can drop Foundry Bulwark, however you can't drop the chest and backpack, etc. Just hit that like button if this has been any help to you at all. If you've got any questions, put it in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and little notification bell. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!